Hello everyone, let's dive into the fascinating world of game theory, starting with the basics and then exploring the prisoner's dilemma and Nash equilibrium. Game theory is like the study of strategic decision-making. Imagine you're playing a game where your choices affect not just your outcome, but also everyone else's. It's a way to analyze situations where people, or players, have to make decisions with the anticipation of what others might do. Understanding game theory helps in various fields, from economics to politics to everyday life, because it helps predict and explain how people make decisions when they know their outcomes depend on others. Prisoner's dilemma is a classic example in game theory that shows why two people might not cooperate, even if it seems that cooperation would be in their best interest. Let's use an example to make it clearer. Imagine two friends, Ravi and Anil, are caught by the police for a minor crime. The police have insufficient evidence to convict them of a major crime, but they offer Ravi and Anil a deal to testify against each other. Here's the deal. If Ravi and Anil both stay silent, they'll both get a minor punishment, 1 year in prison each. If Ravi testifies against Anil while Anil stays silent, Ravi goes free and Anil gets a heavy punishment, 10 years in prison. If Anil testifies against Ravi while Ravi stays silent, Anil goes free and Ravi gets a heavy punishment, 10 years in prison. If both Ravi and Anil testify against each other, they both get a moderate punishment, 5 years in prison each. Here's what's happening. If both stay silent, they both get a lesser sentence, 1 year each, which is good for both. If one betrays while the other stays silent, the betrayer goes free, but the silent one gets a harsh sentence. If both betray each other, they both end up with a moderate sentence, 5 years each. Why is this a dilemma? The best collective outcome, both staying silent, is not the best individual outcome. Each player is tempted to betray the other, thinking they might end up with a better result if the other stays silent. This often leads to both betraying each other, which is worse for both compared to the cooperative outcome. Nash equilibrium occurs when players choose strategies where no player can benefit by changing their strategy, given the strategy of the other player. In the context of the prisoner's dilemma, the Nash equilibrium is when both Ravi and Anil betray each other. Here's why. If Ravi knows Anil will betray him, Ravi's best response is to betray Anil too, because that results in a 5-year sentence rather than 10 years. Similarly, if Anil knows Ravi will betray him, Anil's best response is also to betray Ravi for the same reason. In this equilibrium, both Ravi and Anil betray each other, even though they both end up worse off than if they had both stayed silent. Game theory helps us understand strategic interactions. The prisoner's dilemma is a scenario where two individuals might not cooperate, even if it's beneficial for both to do so, due to the temptation to betray each other for personal gain. The Nash equilibrium in this scenario is where both betray each other, leading to a less optimal outcome compared to mutual cooperation. Real-life example. Think about two competing companies, say Company A and Company B in a market. If both companies decide to keep prices high, they both make good profits. But if one company drops prices while the other keeps them high, the one with the lower prices might attract more customers, gaining market share. If both companies drop prices, they both end up with lower profits. The Nash equilibrium here might be both companies dropping prices, even though they'd be better off if they both maintained higher prices. Understanding these concepts helps us grasp the complexities of decision-making and cooperation in competitive and cooperative environments.